Hey, what's up everyone? Silver here. Today we're going to be discussing some, I want to say major news. It's really not. It's for a spin-off, but I digress. We're going to be talking about Sonic Racing Crossworlds getting leaked, apparently. And today here we're looking on Twitter at Tactical Emperor here. Thank you for showing off these leaks. Because this, even though it's blurry, I feel like there's a lot of things that we can delve into that are definitely worth discussing. I mean, some of these things are pretty disgusting. I mean, look at the quality of this thing, but I digress. Anyways, first thing, immediately I'm looking at Jeff the Hawk. Crazy. Jeff the Hawk being on an extreme gear. This could be Sonic Riders slightly coming back. Slightly. And I say slightly because we still see the people in cars here, obviously. But the thing I'm most interested in is this dinosaur. Like, thus far, I think the biggest sticking point has to be this dinosaur. Because when I see this dinosaur, compare the two. Compare the two is all I'm saying, bro. Look, it has the same spikes and everything. That is Dinosaur Jungle. That is literally the nigga from Dinosaur Jungle. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the biggest sticking point. Is Sonic and the secret rings getting mentioned literally like a decade later? I can't believe that this even remotely happened. But honestly, I think that's actually the biggest sticking point for this whole game is the secret rings being back and the extreme gear being back. As we enter the next screenshot, we see Sonic also riding an extreme gear, which also lets me know that each racer is going to have customizable like vehicles, or not. I feel like the extreme gear here is honestly a really good tell that they wanted riders to feel included again. And I think that's actually really nice, because this is something that the fans have been asking for a really long time, where it's like Sonic in a car isn't really cool enough to justify him not just running there when it's clearly more efficient in character. For a lot, especially not just for Sonic, it's like there's no reason for Shadow to be in a car. There's no reason for Blaze or Silver to be in a car. But it's like you put them on a cool hoverboard and suddenly it's incredible. It's the best thing since sliced bread. But anyways, you see here we're on Seaside Hill / Ocean Palace. But here we actually look at the HUD. We see these rings here. You know, I'm curious as to what these rings mean. Maybe it's like Mario Kart 8, where like in Mario Kart 8, up to a maximum of 10 coins, you get a speed boost pretty like incrementally for every coin you collect. But here, this is a triple digit monitor, which lets me think that either rings are like a mini currency, like you can spend them for some sort of power up or a boost, kind of like Sonic Adventure 2's multiplayer mode, or that somehow if you keep these rings, it's going to reward you with a similar speed boost, and it's like the more you keep, the faster you go, with like some sort of risk reward system. But that's kind of me just speculating. And here we just have the speedometer here on the HUD. I feel like that's just going to tell you where your speed is at. Like, I feel like that's just for a measuring point, and it's not really going to be something that you can use or turn into something else. And with that being said, though, we're going to look at the third screenshot. This doesn't really tell me much of anything. I mean, like, this looks like a casino zone of some kind. Also, yeah, I was right. This is 30. I want to say this looks like 38. 38 rings here is a lot higher than Mario Kart's cap of 10. So either this is going to cap out at 100, or this is going to cap out at 999. I really don't know. But so far, we've only really seen Sonic use these. But this also looks like it could potentially be Metal Sonic. I don't know. This quality is like astoundingly bad. It doesn't look like Sonic, but it could just be the lighting. I don't know, because this has been the car that Sonic is using. Like, his car has always had a pretty similar build. Like, if you look at Transformed, his car from the back also has like these ear-shaped things for the exhaust. And so I think this is Sonic. I don't want to get like too crazy and just say it's Metal Sonic and it's not, especially because the map icon here is pretty much the same color. Yeah, like that's Sonic. That's Sonic. But ooh, wait, I just realized in the top right, I think those are red star rings. Oh, wait. Okay, so looking at it again, I think this is a story mission. I think there's either a map gimmick here, or this is exclusively for like a story mode that they're planning. Because it's really weird to just have these 5 things here, which we usually save for like red star rings as like an additional collectible. So I think these are either going to be red star rings for like story missions, or it's a map gimmick of some sort. And I'm leaning more towards like story missions, just because having red star rings be one thing as a map gimmick would be kind of weird, especially because it's such a universal thing in Sonic. Before I end off the video, I'm gonna read some of the Twitter comments. Like I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, you can see people are excited for Jet. This has to be fake. There's no way they would remember Jet. I totally agree. First non-Olympics appearance of Jet since Free Riders. Is that true? Wasn't Jet in the... Wait, was Black Knight before or after Free Riders? Because I know Jet was in the Black Knight as like a multiplayer character. Someone wants Infinite to be a character. Honestly, I could see it. I could definitely see Infinite being a returning character. I was going to say, he hasn't been in things since Forces. I was going to say, like, I could definitely see it. Everybody's so excited for Jet and the fucking Extreme Gear being back. I am too. What's the roster? We don't know yet, man. We gotta see. I want to say. So it's gonna be mid like Team Sonic Racing. It's a spinoff. I don't really know what you're expecting. It's not an Olympic game, unfortunately. Is that Trip? Wait, where do they say Trip at? Huh? I want to say, this is like a drill cart thing. And they feel like with the arm raised, you can kind of make out the red connecting to the yellow cuff, but I feel like this is pretty obviously Eggman here. So I don't really know where they're getting Trip from. Let me know in the comments if you see where Trip is coming from. But yeah, I think Dinosaur Jungle has probably been like the biggest surprise by far for me. For sure. Let me know what you guys think has been the biggest surprise for you with these leaks. I was gonna say, I'm sure there wasn't really a lot here to discuss. And it's honestly the nature of 3 screenshot leaks. So that's my bet. Wait. Actually, I do want to talk about this. You see, there's power-ups here. He has a power-up. I'm not sure if this is the one he used. You can see these mines, and there's like a little tornado-looking thing. But I see these 3 little slots with locks on them. And I'm thinking, what if, like Sonic Riders, at certain increments of rings, you get upgrades? And that's what these stand for. I actually think this could be a really cool way to separate itself and like make it something unique in the racing genre, is these upgradables. But I was gonna say, he's at 38 rings and he doesn't have a 1 yet, so I really don't know what this would look like. And I've also never played Sonic Riders, so I also wouldn't know what that would look like. I was gonna say, I'm sure it's more like speed up, acceleration up, and then like something unique to the character or something like that. I was gonna say, most of the Sonic Riders stuff that I've seen, it's like you have like one pretty unique thing. Like Jet has like the weird leaf fan thing, and then he has like other general upgrades. So I think it's gonna be something like that. But otherwise, I'm like 65-ish% excited. I was gonna say, these racing things haven't been my sort of thing for a while, but I hope that other people get to enjoy it. With that being said though, thank you guys for tuning in. I would really appreciate it if you guys like the video and subscribe, even though this was, again, a really short video. I don't really expect people to like follow off this, but I digress. I was gonna say, you guys have a good day.